functioning. So this is great for your theories test. We will have to rely on the kindness and love of others. We had to merge out. A guy was very mean to us and
Oh
nasty.
wow.
So that is a good Samaritan holding the gate up. And then, okay, we're looking, and go ahead and go through quickly, please. We'll look left and right. This is real. Thank you. Okay, let's make it real. Get over to the left. We have to go left. So in some countries or states, this is called a J turn. And it depends on where you are in the world. So with traffic, you squeeze your brakes, stay to the inside lane of the J. So what my driver has to do, he's got to come up and stop. We have traffic, and I'm going to roll down the window, and then he has to look. Go up to the edge, keep going up, go up more, and stop. Now, we roll forward, and we're waiting for a gap. I want you to make the decision. There's a gap, go. Inside lane, we waved. You always show courtesy. And that driver, we're in America, that American is holding up the gate. Some of you who are watching this are selfish, like, I'm not going to get out and hold up the gate. But the gates are broken. Traffic has to get through. We could be in an ambulance. We could be hauling steel. So I want you to learn from this. There's a power failure. You treat it as a four-way stop and deal with it. You should be able to hear the gates chiming, and obviously we can't just go through the gate and knock it down. So you go up to the edge. That is another American. Go slow, pause, look, slow, pause, look. Thank you, thank you. That's love right there. That's real love. Proceed. So now we got through this terrible situation of a driver cussing out my student, trying to cuss me out. No, that's not gonna happen. Let up your window, please. So whenever you have a storm like this, you're gonna have power failures. You're going to have to know how to do four-way stops on your theory test, on your road test. The first car to get here is the first car to leave. But unfortunately, people with bigger vehicles or who are older think they can bully other people. So this is a real-life teachable moment that I cannot fake, but I wanted to bring insight in. So we'll treat this like a regular light, but you're gonna have thousands of cars who are frustrated and tired. They'll run through the light, they could hit us, put us in jeopardy, pause, and we want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. That is fantastic. Now, our car's not perfect. We have wax buildup on the windows, and then when the windshield wipers wipe, they're streaky. So my client said about replacing a headlight. Well, what about replacing the windshield wipers? If they were really bad, you would have to go to the auto parts store. Yes, I would be reimbursed by the company. We would buy windshield wiper blades for our car and put them on and install. So go slow, take your time. Now we're gonna follow the traffic. We'll go straight, and you just take your time. We have a half a tank of petrol. We have a 2-hour lesson. I want you to sit back and enjoy this. Your speed control is excellent. About 30, even though the speed limit's 50, it's heavy, it's raining. Imagine taking your road test on this, taking your theory test on this. You have to rely on your coach. That's the type of person I am. You help people. Yes, he's in a testing situation. He's doing 40 right now. You're doing fantastic. The speed limit's 50. We're taking the time. Go straight. And we're going to try, we will go straight. Because sometimes when you take your road test, your theories test, the course might be blocked. They might be a power failure. So I'm using my knowledge to allow him see that thunder. There's definitely, a lot of people are scared of thunder. I could have canceled the test, but I did not. You're okay, proceed with caution. We never slam brakes. I'm going up here to look and see if this light is functioning, and then I'm gonna make a decision. Turn on left turn signal, get behind those vehicles, stay behind this vehicle. You always have to tell your students up front what you need them to do so you can be successful. Go in slow. His speed is about 25. He's doing real good. Squeeze that brake, go in slow. We have a green light. We always want to look. And then in weather like this, people get very ignorant. Go straight across onto the expressway. Expressways are limited access. What does this mean? We take a ramp to get on, and then once he gets down to the bottom, he'll be coming out about 55 to 60. Because most cars are slowing down. They're going about 60. Some are going 70. Some are going 80, which is dangerous. Pickup speed, he's at a nice little 45-ish, still pretty good. Give me some more gas there, my brother. And mirror, turn signal, blind spot. You're going to see him look beautiful. Check, get into the first lane. Reduce your speed. That was really nice. Kill your blinker. And I'm making a decision. You can see the weather is very bad, right? It's bad out here. Get off at this exit. Yes, use your blinker and then squeeze your brakes, slow us down. Because the lesson today is him getting on the expressway, him getting off, him getting on. Looks like the light is functional up here. Go up, make a right. We'll take the back road and do the same loop again. Good instructors will stay to the right. Good instructors will plan a route that is beneficial for the student, for the client. Safety's no accident. You see a lot of videos on the internet and you can't believe what you see. Okay, the gate that was down and being held up by a good Samaritan, that was real. Go in slow. These are chevron alignment signs. Stay to the right at the light. Oh good, the light is out. Now we're seeing real life. He has to go up and stop and look. He's got to take his time. Treat this as a four-way stop. So you want to go up and stop first as if the light's on. Go all the way up to the stop line and stop. Pause. They should go. Those two vehicles. Now it's your turn. Go. First lane. That's how the four-way stop works. That was beautiful. Okay. Make a right turn up here on this street. And then you're going to go through the backwoods area, the nature preserve. Turn on your blinker, please. And you should see him squeezing brake. Squeeze that brake. Use the ball of your foot. He's at 20. Squeeze the brake more. He should come in about 15. Nice. Make that beautiful turn. He's looking where he's going. Came in a little wide, but that's normal. Accelerate through, brother. Okay? It's not perfect when you're learning how to drive. It takes time. A lot of these clients have never been in rain. Big trucks cutting us off. So you have to make the situation real. If it was too dangerous, I would say, you know what, let's cancel the drive, but we have a time limit. And we have, it's about 40. So use good judgment. He said a smooth 25, it's raining. A lot of people would do 60 and 70, spin out, flip their car. And in some states, so we want to teach them good fundamentals. And we want to be smooth, be a little bit more to the right. Perfect. There's no line separating traffic. This is two-way traffic. Proceed. He's nice and smooth. We're about 25 to 30. No one's putting pressure on us. I would not mark him down because it's raining and I want him to gain. Also, he's an eyeglass wearer. I'm not an eyeglass wearer, so it might be, is it hard for you to see?
A little bit.
A little bit. So he's being real. Turn up the wipers a little bit more. Twist it up. Yes. Okay, so is that a little bit better? Be honest.
Not really.
Not really. So he's being real. But sometimes in life, it's not perfect. Okay, your favorite shirt, the button is broke. Your favorite pencil doesn't work. You know, we're talking real life out here. We do have headlights on, and it's good. You can see all the branches. It's been a major storm. But good instructors will have a second and third training course for students. You can see all the branches that are down. So you just want to, be aware of traffic, go straight, go down to the stop sign. After you stop, make a right. So I need him to get a little bit more to the right, on the right side of the crack in the road. We're from the Midwest, man. We got a big storm. Turn on your right turn signal. Sometimes the brights come on because the button is broken, but technically we would not have the brights on. We're from the Midwest. It's a huge storm. We have about 10,000 people that have lost power. So you want to pause and stop. Stop for a second. Okay, now he's looking at traffic. Make a decision. Good instructors allow students to make decisions. He made a great decision. Stay in the first lane. You're going to go on the expressway. Take your time. He's going to have a better merge this time. It's bad weather outside. You have to learn how to drive in rain, snow, fog. And if it was really dangerous, I would call the lesson. Turn on that right turn signal and squeeze that brake. You're doing great. Squeeze. And we can feel the car sliding a little bit, but she's using the ball. Squeeze that brake. You got to stop us just like this. You stop. You look, we have a red. State law requires stop. Those cars have the right of way. When it's clear, then you proceed. Let the van follow the white van. You're going to see him being smoother. Turn slow, stay in the middle. So in your second merge, you kind of have a basic understanding, and he's going to gradually accelerate. And I need up to about 60, not 70, not 80, about 60. If he stares at the speedometer, we'll drift off the road to the right. We'll jerk the wheel. But he's pretty smooth. Temperature's in the middle. He's at about 55. We're doing good. And then when the line is broken, that's when I want you to merge out. Okay, so you're going to see he merges out. Mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Good job. Get us out there. He hesitated a little bit. You waited till the last second. I would have marked you down for minus. Get out sooner. Turn on right turn signal. Get off it here and do it again. So he would have received a minus. I've had clients run out of room and literally go into the ditch. So as a teacher, I want my clients to get out and make those decisions themselves. And that's how you learn. Some clients need the instructor to tell them what to do. Some don't. But in the beginning, stay to the right. You don't know what to do. So as an instructor, as a coach, I need to tell my client so I can build independence, not dependence up here. So we got our solid white, edge line to the right. We're in North America, double yellow to the left. Lane markings are important. On your theory test, you will misunderstand these. Stay all the way to the right, inside lane. Love it. We have another four-way stop situation. We're going to see who follows rules. Pause. We're in the educational phase now. Pause, check, make a decision. First lane. A lot of you say, bro doesn't need lessons. You don't know what's going on because you're not here with the client. It's easy to say that when you're watching on a phone, on a computer, on a tablet, but you're not here. You don't know what the client is doing. So I'm just giving you real life. Make a beautiful turn. First lane, gently accelerate out. Because based on our jurisdiction, got to have 6 hours of driving. Got to have 4 hours of observation. Pass the theories test, that's at the main office. Now we have to follow the driving. I'm very thorough. I don't cheat my clients. I make sure, because I sign off. And if my client is not ready and he or she has an accident, that's blood on my hands. So you got to have an instructor or coach who's honest. Twist it up. More. That's it. And independent for himself. One 30-second clip doesn't mean, oh, this person can drive. They have not been in heavy traffic. We're just getting on and off the interstate. We're not driving on the interstate. This is what he needs practice in. And then as a certified instructor, it's my job to capture that moment, to teach all of you. And then you decide you need to get more to the right of your lane. Now he's squared and centered. Lane balance, because beginning drivers tend to maybe hug the right or hug the left, and they might drift. Okay, and then people who are looking at this want to learn how to drive. I'm capturing real life. This is nothing staged. This is nothing edited. I'm showing you real life out here. Speed's really nice. He's about 40. He's going to go smooth, and he's just taking his time. He's kind of drifting to the left a little bit. He needs to stay centered and go straight. They see you. Either they're going to wait or pull out. We can't be scared of what other drivers will do. We have to be a defensive. Looks like they lost power in all the stores too. So, and also this teaches us our petrol is full. So if you wait till the last second to get gas, you might be stuck on the expressway. Turn on your right indicator. I want to see a full stop for 3 seconds. See, there's still thunder. Have a complete stop for a second. Pause. Have a complete pause. Have a complete stop. Beautiful. Now roll forward past the signs. And I want you to make the decision. This is the type of teacher I am. I'm allowing him when it's clear. First lane. No. Are you nervous?
Kind of.
Kind of. What are you nervous about?
The rain.
The rain. Answered the question. There you go. My job is to calm him down and teach him. Through years of experience, every student's a little bit different. Go in slow, take your time. Squeeze that brake a little bit more. Beautiful. Because if you've never driven in the rain, you don't know what to do. This is not San Andreas. This is not some Mario Kart. This is real out here. Your speed control is awesome. So now he's already up to 40. And as I see him matriculate and do more, I'm going to say less. But also, I'm going to say something if a truck's getting ready to cut us off. That's what a lot of you don't understand. You're not a certified instructor. Pick us up, merge out when the line is broken. Blinker, mirror, turn signal, get us over, first lane. That's how you execute that. That's beautiful. Give me a fist pound on that. Bam! That's a great execution. Let's get off and do this again. Now, the roads are getting worse. And thank you for being truthful. My students don't lie, and I'm not going to lie. If I thought it was horrible and the person was falling apart, we would get off, we would talk a couple minutes, regroup, make a game plan. You don't see a lot of instructors doing that. You just see them in the happiest moments. Oh, go into the roundabout. Oh, make a right turn at the junction. No, we're on the expressway. It's terrible weather. There's no power at the lights. People don't care. And the young man is driving very well. And I'm trying to build confidence. Your speed control is really nice. He's coming up about nice 35. Go in slow. Stay all the way to the right. It's about growth. Good instructors allow you to fix your mistakes. And that's what he's doing. You go up and check and make a good decision. He does have to stop first and look. He's got to go up to the line and stop. Now look. If you're not sure, don't go. See, they almost crashed. The guy in the black truck thought he could beast. Nope.
Should I go now?
No, we can't see.
Okay.
You got to move forward past the guy with the black truck. Is it clear? Now he learned. That's making decisions. First lane. Let's go around this last time. So you see him making good decisions. I'm teaching him. I'm encouraging him because he only will have me a couple more times. And if he has an accident, I will feel bad because I'm the one that's taught him. Good, go in slow to your turn. Turn slow, squeeze the brake. Driver's education, teaching adults, it's not always perfect. People are nervous, they have anxiety, medication, a lot of things. So we want him to live his best life and be authentic. I'm gonna be authentic. Your speed is very good. You should see him being smooth right now. You should see him making minimal steering inputs. He's at about 35, which I need him at. This is not a race course because if we go too fast, we'll slide. We have a larger vehicle, full-size vehicle, which I think is safer, and in fourth gear right now because if we were in the motor would lug down. If we were in a lower gear, the RPMs would be up. So we're at about 1100 RPMs. So this is giving you a connection if you're driving a manual. It's going nice and smooth. I'm watching the car. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm not watching him. And there's still thunder out here. And thunderbolts have hit people before, so we're not trying to get hit by thunder. And we're not going to go back on the main thoroughfare because for all we know, the train gate is still not functioning properly, and we're going to be in a situation where we're going to have to rely on another human being to hold up the gate. And if I was there, I would do it for about 4, 5, 6 cars. You're doing great. He's nice and smooth. He's at about 30. He's smooth. He's good. And remember, home goods. In this area, there's no power. We have the right of way, so they're going to come up and pause. You can see there's no power in those stores at all. Go up after you stop, make a right. Now we're going to get back on the expressway again. See the light's broken. See the blue light? The bright switch is broken. So every time students make a right or left, the brights come on. Go up to the edge, pause for a second. Have a complete stop. Beautiful. Have a complete stop. Nice. Now roll forward. And you make the decision when it's clear. That's what good teachers do. Good. First lane. Excellent. The goal today is to have him feel comfortable. At the light, after you stop, check traffic, make a right. Pause. Make a decision. That car is turning. What's your decision? Okay, you made a decision. That's beautiful. You're doing great. No, I think the student is not nervous at all. I think what I see more consistency. And the question you're asking, would you be nervous in downtown Detroit, downtown Houston, Texas? Would you be nervous merging on the expressway, first-time driver in the rain? The answer is, it depends. Wait for the line to be broken. Good. That was fantastic. That was a great decision. Kill your blinker. I want us to go straight this time. So I'm making a decision to keep them more on express. I think being nervous depends on who you are. Some of you are nervous pimple. Some of you are nervous to give a speech in front of a class. I think for educational purposes, we catch real life.
Much far to the right?
No, your lane position is pretty good. Excellent. Are you nervous because we're live? Person wants to be honest.
No.
He said no. Love it. What makes you nervous out here?
I can't really see because of the rain.
He can't really see because of the rain. Not avoiding the question, Flip. He answered the question. He's not nervous because we're live. He's nervous because of the rain. He's nervous because he can't see real well. And he's nervous because the windshield wipers aren't that good. That's real life. You're doing great. I want you to get over one lane to the left. Good. You made that decision. That was beautiful. Stay smooth in the lane. Drive in the tracks on the road. You're out of the tracks. So the track is here to the left. The tracks are here to the right. If his speed is perfect. Yeah, real talk. I would never put myself or my client in danger on God. Okay, you feel me? So I think what you see in social media, most of the time it's real. Sometimes it's staged or edited, but I'm passionate about what I do. And I try to help people. Look at the thousands of comments that people have left. Your speed is really good. It's nice and smooth. And right now we're just chilling. He's at about 65. They're going about 70 or 75. Kind of okay, but they could hit a patch of water and spin out. That's a Tesla. That's a whole different animal, but they can spin out too. Hopefully they're not on autopilot. But you can see the water kind of standing here. My student is learning how to keep in the groove. Thank you. Yeah, Flip, I'm not gonna lie to you. And students do make the instructor nervous too. I'm not nervous with him. He's proven reliable, trustworthy. He has my trust. And a lot of times when you see adults or teens training.
Not too far to the right now?
Yeah, just a little bit. But you're learning. He's not squeezing the wheel. His hands are about 9 and 3. He's about 6'4", 6'5", long arms. So he's getting smoother. And the steering wheel is much bigger than a lot of newer cars. This is a 2010 OG Impala. Big block, big 6. So he's smooth. And our tires are about 75% tread life. They're pretty good. And the further we go, the droplets will get bigger. But he's doing pretty good. Doing great. The white line is the edge line. We don't want him to hug it. The broken white line, if we needed to change lanes, we could, but we're good. So we're at about 70. He's starting to get velocitized. Velocitized means he's getting used to going fast. It could be dangerous, but it also could be good. So most of the time, I want my students to drive on the side of caution. You're doing great. With the storm like this, I made a decision. If I thought it was really bad, I would have called the client and canceled and rescheduled. I will never put myself, they're going through a little too fast for the conditions. I will never put myself or the client or the equipment in danger. So I understand, and I made a judgment about this, and he's doing pretty good, and he's learning, and I'm always honest. I'm not going to lie to myself or second guess myself or my student. Your speed control is real nice. He's cruising at about 60. Our car has good traction, and this is a heavy car. It's not a lightweight subcompact.
On the highway, how much distance should I keep between?
About car length for every 10 miles an hour. Slow your speed down a little bit. So he's about 60. He needs about 6 car lengths. I'm going to count from. You're going to get off at this exit coming up here, but you're going to go back the other way. So I'm going to show you guys following distance. We'll get off at this exit. I'm going to count from where that truck passes. 0, 1001, 1002, 1003. We're about 4 seconds away. Squeeze brake, go slow into the curve at the light, make a left when it turns green. You can see his speed on the ramp. A lot of beginners also go too fast. I've been into the ditch before. It's not healthy. His speed control is perfect. He's coming up real smooth. You're doing great. Squeeze the brakes, stay to the left. Good job. Squeeze that brake some more. Stay to the left, inside. Nice. Squeeze that brake now. And a lot of beginners don't judge distance. Turn on left turn signal. So this light is operational. We want to look. We want to check. Go up, make your left turn. So he's learning. You got to learn how to drive in a storm. And in the Midwest, we do have a lot of storms. We do have a lot of snow, a lot of ice. That was a beautiful turn. Go back, get on the expressway again. 94 going west. Okay, you'll get back on. Take your time. You can hear the motor kind of lugging down a little bit. Yes, you do. Sorry about the noise, but this is real life. I want you to hear this. Squeeze, and then you want to go in slow. Go up more, squeeze that brake more. Turn slow. Good job. He's using this vision. Turn slow, accelerate out. Only vehicles that have over 125 cc, so you can't use your little scooter on the expressway. Merging tips. Give us a couple merging tips.
Check your blind spot.
Check the blind spot. Mirrors.
Keep your speed. First, speed up to the speed of traffic.
You heard him. Done. Accelerate up. And I'm just here to make sure he's executing properly. Good job. And he came out. Really nice merge. And it's not about being the fastest car out here because we'll crash. So I want him to try to find the grooves of the road, keep a good following distance. And if you look at any driver's education literature, you got to drive in adverse weather, reduce your speed, slow down, take your time, turn on headlights. And if you look at most cars, they're driving about 10 miles an hour slower. He just settled down and relaxed. You're doing great. Keep it up. He's cruising about 60. The speed limit here is 70, but we want to drive at a speed that is safe and reasonable. Real respect. Real respect. No, I respect you, and I want to show you real life. The wind is pushing the car to the right a little bit, but he's making those small steering adjustments, and he's not gripping the wheel. A lot of beginners will grip the wheel. He's more comfortable. I'm more comfortable, and I'm always watching to make sure that my student is safe and comfortable. That's what good instructors will do. And we're in a groove. There's a groove right here. There's a groove right here. We're doing great. Our fuel economy is good. Temperature's normal. We're at about 65. The wind is still pushing the car a little bit. Cruise control, he won't learn what's cruise control. This is good. Keep driving. Good. He kind of slowed down for the truck, which is normal. Drive. I would not want him to use your cruise control right now because it's going to give him a false sense of confidence, And he needs to learn how to drive in these conditions. See, there's the semi truck. That's their greatest fear of all. Beginning drivers, new drivers, that's what scares everyone. They don't show you this on social media, baby, but we showing you this right now. You see all that spray? You see all that water? And then we're just gonna flash our lights to let the driver know that it's okay. And you see that? He'll flash his lights back, right? This is real life out here. And then you just keep your space, you don't panic, and you take your time. That's a good driver right there. Got a good driver here, got a good semi-truck driver, and they're on their way. They see the sign that we're a learner.
Let's get this right here.
Perfect. You have room. So I'm not going to want him to use cruise control right now. Don't panic. Lift your foot. Good. We're going to let them merge out. There is another lane. You're doing great. Good. We're in the middle lane. This is a 3-lane interstate. It will go into 4. Keep your speed. He's at about 50. So we're not using cruise control right now because the adverse conditions, and that will be a good knowledge test question. I want you to hear this semi-truck. You hear that monster? That's another monster. All right. And there's nothing we really can do right now, but I want you to hear that, and you can see the top with all the water, and if they go too fast, they'll hydroplane. So we're okay. They're trying to hustle and deliver that product. The right-of-way are merging. The traffic on the expressway has the right-of-way. That's another good theory question. Your speed is perfect. He's about 60, the speed limit is 70. He's driving at a speed that he feels safe. You notice I haven't mentioned the speed. I feel safe. He's not drifting as much, right? He's not drifting as much. He's in the middle lane. If we're in the left lane, they're going to force us to do 75 and 80, death. A lot of adult drivers are going almost to the edge of their car, losing control. I feel safe, I feel secure, he's smooth. There is the groove, the tracks to the left, there's the groove and the tracks to the right. Okay, the cruise control thing, you always want to use cruise control when it's a bright sunny day, if we were traveling way out of state, but in this type of weather, no. Okay, because it's very wet out here, very dangerous, and it's very windy. You guys can't see the wind. You can kind of get a measure of the rain, but it's rainy and windy, and it's still lightning. We're not trying to mess with the lightning. And certain parts of the interstate have a lot more rain, and certain parts do not. But I think in this type of condition, challenges us all. It makes us hold that steering wheel a little longer. Good. The Amazon truck up there, they're trying to get back. Again, I haven't driven a box truck like that. I've driven a U-Haul vehicle, and that type of vehicle, they're going too fast, I think. I'm just giving you my opinion. But everyone is different. And again, here's the track here. Here's the track here. No, I appreciate you. Speed limit is good. You're doing great. You have some smooth weather, good lane positioning. I'm going to make you work. I like you to get over one lane to the left. Just take your time. Mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Just going to gently turn the wheel. I like what you're doing, so smooth it is. That's fantastic. Good. And then you cancel this indicator. That's fantastic. You're doing good, and I wanted to get back over one lane to the right. Good. And then see him gently turn and slide over. You're doing great, because this is the passing lane. Honk the horn. There you go. Right? You're doing great. The wind is pushing us a little bit to the left, to the right. Now we're going into this curve. Centrifugal force will pull us out to the right. So he's got to stay smooth. You're doing great. honk the horn. Keep it up. Speed control's real nice. It's nice and smooth. I think, there needs to be more insight into driver's education. I think a lot of the theories and practices are good, but I think your general public needs to really see more, to understand more, because a lot of motorists are very mean to us. They cut us off, they tailgate us, and they don't allow us to learn. Everyone's in a hurry. I'd like you to get over lane to the right for me, please. Take your time, be smooth, good, gently. That's fantastic. And now we're in the grooves. We're in the slow lane. There's a groove here, there's a groove here. And that truck's light is out. So a truck inspection officer may pull them over for a broken light, because visibility is the most important thing. Your speed control is awesome. Nice lane positioning. Remember, we're in the middle of a storm, so we don't know what lights are functioning. I'm going to make you work. I need you to get off at this exit, and then you're going to make a left-hand turn, and we're going to practice getting back on. What am I looking for? I'm looking for him to slow down smoothly. I'm looking for him to go into this is the deacceleration lane. We talk about theory. This is where you slow down. This is where he's squeezing the brake real easy. He's using the ball of his foot. Good, that is beautiful. Stay to the left at the light, make a left turn. So we have warning signs, chevron alignment signs, sharp curve to the right, traffic light ahead. Oh, I love it. This traffic light is out too. So now he's gonna really be challenged. And I'm just gonna observe. I'm not gonna tell him when to go. He's gonna make that decision. I appreciate you. So you have to make a left, turn on blinker, and then, yep, pause for a second and look. See who goes next, okay? You make your decision. You made a great decision. This is a four-way stop. The lights are out. They don't show you this on all those little driver's education programs. This is real life. He made a great decision. Good, go slow around the curve. At the light, you're gonna get back on the interstate. So I'm trying to make decisions, because if we go on the main thoroughfares, we're gonna be stuck at these lights because there's a power failure in this region of the country, in this area of the country. At the light, make a left. Oh good, this light's working.
Make a left or right? You're
gonna make a left turn. We can't make a right because there's no right to go into. So turn on left turn signal, and you want west. So he's got to look at traffic ahead, move forward. We have a green, move forward. So I want him to move forward, go up into the middle, and when those cars go by, make your left. So he should be accelerating through his turn, which he is. You're doing great. Good. And remember, this is a high torque engine, and if you were in a manual, we'd probably be in about third gear right now. The transmission just shifted. And then we'll probably be in almost four. And then he's going to start accelerating. Perfect.
This is on
blinker, mirror, turn signal. Good. Real life learning. Give me a fist bump. That is great. That's real life. His speed is good. He's back up. So he's a lot smoother. And I see it as an instructor. I see him learning the elements. I see him being smooth. And I see him making better decisions. That's what good instructors do. They have an all-wheel drive Volkswagen. We don't have all-wheel drive. They probably have turbo assist. We have a heavier vehicle. So a lot of times beginners tend to chase cars. We don't want someone to chase the car. Speed control is awesome.
I'm a 75. I'm going to go down this.
Just drop it a little bit. Good. And good teachers allow students to make those decisions. Fantastic. Great speed control. Very smooth. Set a chill 60. I'll be driving about 62. You know, why are you trying to go 75? Why are you trying to go 80? Our fuel economy is good. You're doing fantastic. Keep it up. We have the edge line to the right. This marks the right edge of the road. We have a yellow line to the left. That's the warning. And then we have broken white lines. You have to know this for your theories test, for your knowledge. Just keep your speed. You're doing great.
Right foot kind of feels now.
Say that again.
The ball of my right foot kind of feels now.
Yeah, you'll have to adjust your foot. You're doing fine. Take your time. I see you checking mirrors. So occasionally he's checking mirror. That's what he should do. And we're just keeping smooth. Everything's good. Stay smooth. You're doing fantastic. It's at about between 60 and 65. I'm fine with it. He's not jerking the wheel. He's a lot smoother. And every client is different. Every adult is different. Every instructor is different. Appreciate the positivity. You're doing fantastic. And then there's law enforcement, and they're looking for people who are driving too aggressive and driving too fast. They got the tinted out vehicle up there, all-wheel drive, special built engine, and they're taught to drive in these type of conditions. Get us up here at this exit, please. Good. Nice slow down. Beautiful job. Okay, you'll go up to the light and you'll make a right turn. Fantastic. Good. And this will be a new series test. Warning signs, chevron alignment signs. You're doing great. Looks like the truck driver has pulled over. We don't know what's going on. You did great by reducing speed. At the light, make a right. And once again, the light is not working. So on your theories test, on your road test, we have to come up and do the rules of the four-way stop. I will support you. I want you to make the decision. Good, you're doing great. Officer second, take a peek, take a look, make a decision. Then make a decision. I'm here to help. Good. He looked again. That's fantastic. Stay in this lane. We're going straight. That's fantastic. It's all about decision making, empowering your client to make decisions on their own.